a celebrity. Brad Paisley, Kicks 105.5. A great day to you. It is Hump Day, Wednesday, 7:47. About 15 to 10 minutes before 8 o'clock, we get our friend Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency to come in and chat. And this morning, he's not in studio. Where are you at?
I am actually over in Williston, Vermont.
All right. And what's going on there?
Nothing. I just didn't feel like coming in this morning, and I went as
when
far
you're
as I
bored,
could.
let's go to the whales tails, hang out the side of the highway, take some pictures. All right, let's go home. Well, let's stop at Ben & Jerry's first.
Absolutely. Come on down.
I'm assuming that you're going to one of those meetings, right?
I am. Actually, I'm going to a class.
Is AA working for you? Oh, sorry.
Hi, my name is Mike. No, I'm actually over here for a class on life and health and disability insurance, which it's actually just as exciting as it sounds. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice this morning. I'm just so happy. But it's a necessary thing for us. We're looking to be adding life insurance products to our offerings this year, so this is just one step in the entire process. So I've been here for a couple of days, sans the dog, sans my 4-year-old, and I got to tell you, it's a little weird to be here without them.
I know you'd prefer to be hanging out here with me. So when we talk about things...
Notice I didn't respond to that. I just kind of let it...
like learning more or going to a seminar, do you go online and share that information that you learned, or is it just so boring that it's not worth repeating?
No, and I save it all for these segments because I know it's very riveting radio. So I prefer to bring it to the airwaves because I know that's a very exciting process.
If I wanted to learn information online, do you trust what the internet says about insurance?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Just ask your doctor. Google an ailment you have.
You have cancer,
and it's going to tell you that you're going to die.
Yeah.
So don't do that. But that being said, there are certainly trusted websites out there. One of them being a website called III.org. It's the Insurance Informational Institute, and that's a nice place to go. They have some really nice topics of conversation.
So we would be able to find, if you and I were talking about things like flooding, we could actually go to III.org and look up more information right literally from an insurance company's mouth or a trusted website with insurance about things like flooding to answer some of our own questions rather than bothering a customer service person.
Right. But the good news about it is calling and talking to somebody at my office, as an example, is we're to give you the answer very quickly without you having to spend a lot of time looking for it, because this is what we do day in and day out.
Right.
Case in point, talking about flood, did you know that the National Flood Insurance Program actually, for a short time, had actually been shut down? And not totally shut down, but it had been non-funded, non-approved during the government shutdown.
Well, is that partially also because of years past with major flooding, as in i.e. Texas and Florida, that the money was just gone?
Well, the money's been gone for a long time. They're billions of dollars in debt.
So they're not paying. Are they paying? So are they paying flood claims or not anymore?
They absolutely are. But during the government shutdown that we recently had, the National Flood Insurance Program was not re-upped. During that time, you would not have been able to obtain a new flood insurance policy. Now, that's the bad news. The good news is if you have flood insurance, you have a loss, you would get your claim payment. Your policy was active. Your policy was not impacted. It's just new business was not being written during that short period of time where it was expired. But they re-upped it, as they did with the rest of the federal government, but it's up for rediscussion coming up next month. So it's one of those things that's kind of always in flux. And I've talked in the past why there are private insurance carriers out there rather than just relying on the federal government for flood insurance. There are other options out there available to consumers to look at, and certainly can be less cost prohibitive than the federal program, and may have some additional enhancements of coverage that the federal program does not offer. And it's not tied to the government, so it's not going to be shut down. It's an independent process, and they're fully sustainable and highly rated carriers that are doing it. So it's just more options for the consumer.
If you would like to carry on this sleepy bedtime story with Mike Barrett, you can call him. You're going to be back in the office tomorrow or on Monday. What's the scoop?
At this point, I think I'll be back on Monday.
Okay.
So the class goes for the week.
So if you'd like to have this conversation or find out more information about things online, competitors, flooding, topics of anything that we discuss here on Wednesdays, Barrett Insurance Agency in St. Johnsbury, you can call them by calling.
Right, and let's not forget, we are fully staffed. We have very capable folks that are, many people would argue, more capable than I. Jen, Anita, and Kim are there at 748-5224. You can visit our website, thebarrettagency.com. Google+, YouTube, and Facebook, all Barrett Insurance Agency.
I think collectively my two cats are more competent than you are, but that's just a personal opinion. It's nothing to do with
okay.
you and your business. You're a buffoon. No.
Just me in general, thank you.
That's what your wife told me to say. I don't know, whatever.
Can you feel the love
tonight? Somebody this morning, 7 years old, called and said the only thing they wanted for their birthday is for Turtle and I to sing to them. So we, of course, granted that wish, but let me tell you,
the innocence of youth.
Yeah.
They will soon grow older and go, really, that's all I asked for.
Yeah, I could have gotten a stick in a box.
Should have asked for a Twinkie.
Such a pleasure, as always. He'll be back next Wednesday about 10 to 8 to discuss more insurance things. So good policies with Mike Barrett. Mike, enjoy your time learning and like a sponge, buddy. Absorb it.
Absolutely. No comment.
It's like a Brillo pad. It just nothing sticks. Nothing sticks.